Hello and welcome to Cross Stitching with Nessa. This is my channel where I show what cross stitching I've done for the fortnight and anything else that I've been working on. This fortnight I have been working on 8 WIPs, no new starts and no finishes sadly, but close, getting close to a couple. Okay, I'm just going to get straight into it because as normal I don't have too much time, and yeah, I want to get all this done before it gets too hot. So firstly I picked up Laine and Green Gables. Here is the cover. I should have a photo of where it was here, and here it is now. Well, hopefully you can see that okay. I got in 1,141 stitches into it, which is pretty good. I worked on this part. This is all finished here except for back stitching, inner eyeballs, but that's all done. I believe I put in this, like the grass, her dress. I feel it worked in a lot of her, and any colors that I finish with here I put over in this part. So really I just went like that. And I think I put this in as well. I don't think I had that at all. But anyway, that is where I got to with Anne and Green Gables. It is designed by Soda Stitch. You will see a lot of Soda Stitch on this channel. It's one of my favourite designers. Yeah, it's done just on a piece of 14 count wide Ada. Just, I think all mine like this I cut with this piece. Yeah, 1,141 stitches. I'm loving it. This bag was done by my friend CJ. Love it. Doesn't really go with the actual thing, but it goes with other pieces that I've got. But I love it all the same. That's my first one. Okay, the next piece is I got it as a kit, started it, and then I stuffed up with the counting of it and messed it up severely. I don't know how, but I did. Anyway, it is Panda, kitted by Geckorouge. Art is by Lorna and Laine. Here is the cover. Hopefully I've got a photo of it from where it was. And here it is now. This is one of the pieces, no, the only piece that didn't get much stitching into it this fortnight. Well, and it's still in the hoop because I really want to work on it. So I didn't do anything over here. I worked in this bit here, putting this in, and these colors went into this bit here. I only got 217 stitches into it, which is pretty much all this and a couple of bits here, I believe. Yeah, because that's the same color. So I was just grabbing that color and working it in where it needed to be. So 217 stitches, not much. It will be brought out most probably today, because it hit on a day where we got some news that wasn't great, so my headspace, like I wasn't in the headspace to really do anything in stitching wise, but I needed to do something, and I'll put that in. So yes, it is done on a 14 count Ada, dyed by Sharon. It's not going to fill the whole piece. Like, this is as far as it goes over. Like, literally that's the side of it. And yeah, I don't even think it's going to hit this side. But that's what I've got so far. It's the chin, like above the pink over here. That's the leaf of the flower. I can't think of it. Yeah, that's it. Not much to show this time, but hopefully next time I get a decent amount in. And it is in a bag done by me, which sort of goes with it. Okay, so this next piece, it is put together by, I recharted it, but it's done like 14 separate patterns that were free on a site, and they are in a Facebook group as well. If I remember, I will link it down below, because each time I've said it, I didn't do it, and I'm sorry for that. Yeah, so I've recharted it as to do it in one big piece. It is my Disney Girls and Friends piece. I will put up a cover photo or a mock-up of what it's going to look like. Hopefully I've got a photo of what it was before I started, and here it is now. So as you can see, I've started on the next princess, and there's a story behind that and why I've got her started. Okay, firstly, I did 878 on this piece this fortnight. She's new, so it was in this piece, and to finish off her hair. Yeah. It is stitched on 28 count. It's a 28 count even weave, dyed by Crafty Laine. It was a fabric of the month piece. I can't think of the name. I do have the card somewhere around here, but I love how she does her fabrics, because she does it ice dyeing, and yeah, I just love how they turn out. I've got a few pieces, like a few. Okay, so the story behind it was I had finished this and I was stitching on my bed, and mind you, the box that I have my bobbins in was maybe a little bit over arm's length away. But that day, Ness did not feel like getting off her backside. She had white and black and 3799. So we started on the next one because I didn't feel like getting up. And not really getting up, just stretching a little. So this is where I got to with 878 stitches into it. It is in a bag done by me. One of my first ones, I think. Yeah, feels like one of my first ones. I love the fabric. I can't find it anymore, so I can't make any more of those ones. But yeah, that is my Disney Girls and Friends. Hopefully, next time I pick this up, I can fill the rest of her in and get her done fully. and her little friend over there. And I'll get her feeling. Okay, we'll just put that. Alright, then. Oh goodness, we're going through this really fast. Okay, so this is not done in a bag at all. It's a traveling piece. Because I can stitch this in hand, which is easier. Okay, so here is the cover. Oh, I should say what it is. It is Dreaming Van Gogh, or Dreaming of Van Gogh. It's one of the Dreaming Girls from Barbara Anna designs. I've done a few of the other Dreaming Girls. I've done the Christmas one, the Sailing Dreams, the Cosmic Girl 2, I think it's called, like the one that has, it's not the big afro one, it's the other one. Yeah, I don't know if I've done any more. I feel like I have. And CJ's most probably yelling at me going, it's this one. But I can't think of it off the top of my head. Anyway, here's the cover. I should have a photo of where it was before I started. And here it is now. I don't know. Hopefully you can see that okay. So what I added was this here. I think I had maybe a line here. This was all here. And I added the girl's hair. This is the top of the piece and that's the end of the piece. And it sort of goes down maybe to about here. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah. I really hope you can see that. Hang on. Okay. Oh, now it is bright. Alright, so I got into Dreaming Van Gogh 588 stitches. I was going to change it to a linen, but I thought, no, I'll pick it up again, see how I feel. And yeah, I loved it and I kept going on it. And hopefully this will be a finish soon. It is done on 14 count? 14 count navy Ada with all called for colours. Hopefully you can't hear people talking. Sorry if you can. I do live in a house with other people and I can't tell them to shut up. Okay, the next piece I worked on is one that I have been picking up lately, which is good. It is another soda stitch. It is my, I'm going to try and say it, Birthstone Gnomes piece. Here is the cover. Hopefully I've got a photo of where it was when I started this fortnight. And here it is now. I finished the December. These two still need backstitching, but yeah, it's finished. It's finished. Looks awesome. I did. Sorry, my numbers are over here. 1,057 stitches into this one. So this one I think only had, I don't even think this was finished, and I think it had maybe half the beard. Yeah, I think that's what was on there. And yeah, so I finished that off. I think that was just in one day, to be honest. or maybe one day and a little bit to finish it off. I also had to fit in like the cheeks. I forgot the cheeks on this one. Is there anywhere else that I missed or fixed up? No, that's it. I just forgot to do the cheeks, so that's now filled in. And yeah, this is where it is now, which I have a fully finished, which is, it looks so cool. I love how Soda Stitch does their gnomes, and you're gonna see a lot of gnomes because I do love theirs. Love how they're simple and they stitch up easy, but I love how they turn out. This piece I restarted at the start of the year, or at the end of the year. It was around that time, because when I first did it, I didn't start in the center, which is silly. Well, for me, that's silly, because yeah, I misplaced how things will be, and then I cut the fabric. If I didn't cut the fabric, I mostly had enough room, but because I cut it, yeah, it was too late. It was too late. So I restarted it, and I'm happy that I restarted it because I like it. Stitches up easier on this. It is another piece that Sharon dyed, which that lady can dye fabric. She needs to get into it. But yeah, it is done on a 14 count, and dyed by Sharon. It's everything called for. It's just DMC. There's no fancy floss or anything in these. That's why I like Soda Stitch, because most of, if not all of hers, are just DMC. And look how they turn out. They look awesome. Okay, this is done in or it gets homed in a CJ bag, which it is absolutely perfect for my gnomes. I'm pretty sure it was made for this piece. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3 pieces left. Whoa, going through this way quicker than what I thought. Okay, this piece I don't think I've showed on my channel yet. I'm pretty sure I haven't because I haven't picked it up in forever. It is a piece, what is it? It is Spring Forest Scrapbook. Excuse me. Spring Forest Scrapbook. Here is the cover, or one of the covers, because it is done by 2 designers that they collaborated. It's done by Lindy Stitches and the Blue Flower. They've done a couple of these scrapbooks and other things. Yeah. So here is one of the covers I've got. I got both of them. One of the covers. And I'm pretty sure I've got a photo of where I started before this fortnight. And here is where I have gotten to for this piece. Not much. Hence the reason why I want it moved on. Like I love this piece. I just want to stitch on it. So you may see this a bit going forward when I'm not doing my big bash stitches. I'll try and pick this up, even if it's just a little bit. Okay, so I worked on this. This one's already, this was finished. That was the first box I finished. Yeah, this is where I worked on. I had the writing. I've put this in. Yeah, just to finish off the thread. I think I had maybe a couple of rows of this one, so that's fully put in. I had this down to about here. I didn't have the leaves on it, so I'm filling that in. I've still got this on my needle, hence the reason why my needle's just there. But I got in 516 stitches into it, which when you look at it from the start photo to now, it doesn't look like it's much. Like, it doesn't look like there's 500 odd stitches in it, but there is. It's crazy, but there is. It is done on a 32, 28, we'll just say 28, 28 count, just a greyish, what is it called? Platinum linen. Yeah, platinum linen. That's a hard word. It is done. It is homed in a Simply Narelle, one of her bags from her Bag of the Month club. Love it. Love how she does her bags. They're not too big. They're not too small. Just right for like a bag that you can put in like a tote bag and take it places. So yes, awesome. Okay, so the next project is, what is it? So is Saying. Here is the cover. Here is where I was when I started it. The photo makes it look way different to what the actual colours are. Like it's really dark, like weird. But anyway, here is where I'm up to now. Okay, so I had, what did I have? I had this and like the blue. The blue was done. Everything else is new, and I don't know if you can see. There you go. You can see this. Okay, so the red lines I put in, the tomato I put in, and then it's a needle, isn't needle book or needle thing. The cover will show you what it is. Yeah, it is done on a 14 count. 14 count. I think it's just a DMC fabric. I think. I'm not 100% sure. It's early in the morning. My head's not fully started yet. Yeah, okay. How much did I get into it? I got into, so I was saying 772 stitches, which, like I said, it was all this. Here was not there. This is at the bottom of the pattern. Both me and Sharon have started this. I went down from here. I went down. She went up. But she's done, feels like she's done so much more. Hers looks like she's done so much more because it's like all little different things above this part, where this is mainly the writing and then just like a little bit of stuff. I did opt out of doing the border, like it's a double border around it, and because I'm going to be doing it, like finishing it off in a pillow or something like that, I don't think it needed it. And especially with my sewing, I'm not the straightest sewer, so that would make it look too obvious that it's not straight. So this is, oh, it is, I'm pretty sure it's a Durene Jones Durene Jones. Do I have the cover in here? No, of course not. Durene Jones pattern. Yep. Feel like I'm right. Yeah, and it's done on like a greeny. It does come across. Oh no, it's coming across all right. That's the colour. It is pretty much what it is. Okay, I'm going to stop talking about nothing. Okay. This is So Is Saying by Durene Jones. And it's done in a bag by CJ, which fits it perfectly. I love it. Okay, we are down to the lucky last piece, I think. Yes. Okay, this is one of my regular ones because I am working on it with my Gridiron grind. It gets a decent amount of stitches. Okay, so for Gridiron, for anyone that's new, I am doing, for Gridiron grind, I'm using the, what's it called? Sewing Cats by Soda Stitch. I'll put the cover up here. And should put a photo of where I started. Okay, so we had 2 games this fortnight. We got 19 points for the first one, which was 360 stitches. If anyone wants to know, I am doing 20 stitches each point that they score. My team, which is San Fran. I'm not doing any of the stats or oppositions or anything like that. I'm just doing our score because it's enough. Yes, so 380 stitches for the first game. Then we got 20 for the next game, which was 400 stitches. And I had about 100 stitches left over because I had a 3-game fortnight. The last one that I didn't get fully. So we ended up with, I think it is 888 stitches that I needed to put into it. Okay, so hopefully I'll put up what it looked like before. And here it is now. So it's a little different. It's a little different. As you can see, I've got a new cat over here, and down I get the little green one. So all the stitches from the grey cat back that way to this one, like so from here to here are all done. Like that's from there, all done except for back stitching. I've got a little bit left. Like I think I've got a white to put in to the sewing machine to have that fully finished. And I just have to finish this little guy over here, which is like a grey. It's more like, yeah, it's fully done except for his little cheeks, his eyes, and just a bit of grey for the shading. He's on a yarn ball, so there's another one. I think it's purple though over here, and then there's another piece of this cloth that goes over this cat, so it's like over here. So hopefully I get that done. So overall on the sewing cat I got 1,351 stitches, which, how, I don't know. I literally picked up the colour that I needed, like in these kind of things, and it ended up being in here, or to finish off this cat here. And I just, yeah, by the end of the day, it was like most one of the days where the only day that I could sit there and just stitch. The rest of the days were something happens. But it is stitched on a 28 count mint splash by Sweigart. I think it's just a normal piece that they have. It's one of those splattered ones that they do. But yeah, like, look at it. It's, and looking at the percentages as well, sorry, looking at the percentages as well, this at the moment it is like 44% done. I've still got a yarn ball and something else here that's going to hit 50. So anyone that's looking at doing this is like the bottom shelf. Like, this is the bottom part of the pattern. The bottom shelf is half the pattern, which I am so glad I picked because now that it's nearly finished, I'm like, yes, the rest are going to go so quick. And I am going to get an absolute shitload of stitches when doing the games coming up for the next 3 months. So this potentially could be finished within that, which is awesome to think about. Okay, so there are my pieces. Oh, the bag is a bag done by Sharon, which it fits perfect. Love it. Love it. Yeah. They are the pieces that I've got. I don't know if there's anything else. There was no haul this fortnight. Like, I haven't really been looking at stuff. I need to, use all my fabrics and all my flosses before I don't know, go purchase anymore. This fortnight coming up, I do have a couple of appointments I need to go to. I have to take my mum to one. Life's life. Yeah, I don't know what else. A pretty quick one today for us. Hopefully I don't have to edit too much out, or just leave it in and look like I'm silly. Any shout outs? Not off the top of my head. Just the normal girls that I watch, which is Sharon, of course. I wouldn't be here without her. Thank you. Amanda, the Stitching Panda. Again, she's just put one up a couple of days ago. Beck, she does hers monthly. I want to thank everyone who's following her. Yeah, she's had some health issues she's trying to get through. At one point she was going to not do the Flosstubes anymore, which is sad because all the pieces that she works on, they're all different. And yeah, everyone's allowed to show things. So go show us some support. Kristina, journals and stitches. I really hope that's right. Yeah, I think she also does it monthly. I feel like she does it monthly, so she'll be due to do another one soon, and I can't wait to see what she's done with the Formula One, and then if she's got a lot of stitches this time again. Is there anyone else that just all the normal, like, Stitching Mummy and Crafty Emily? Yeah, I can't think of anyone else. I'm just dribbling on with it again. I will do the next one on the 8th. That's right, because I worked out when I was doing the plans. It might have been the last Flosstube, And I did. Thank you for everyone that's watched the plans video. Hopefully understood the game part of it. Yeah, if not, and you want to know anything about it, either send me a message or Sharon. Either or, either of us will answer. Yeah, I'll do another Flosstube either on the 7th or the 8th, and then the oh my goodness, the Big Bash competition starts the next day, I think, on the 9th of October. No, the 9th of the 9th of November. I knew I was going to stuff up. Okay, so yes, that starts on the 9th of November. Yeah. Don't think I've got anything else to show or talk about. I believe, I hope. I hope everyone is well and getting some stitches in, and if you don't, that's okay. You know, life's life. Yes, I will be back in 2 weeks. Do all the Flosstube stuff. Subscribe, like, comment. You don't have to, but it would be very appreciative if you do. It's nice to know that people watch you and like coming back. Like, yeah, I'm a bit of a crazy person at times, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking and go do what I have to do before it gets too hot. It is abnormally warm for this time of year, so I'm gonna be quiet, and I am going to say see you later to everyone. So everyone, happy stitching. I will see everyone in 2 weeks with a crazy confession again. Alright guys, bye.